Yes. Good morning. I'm Carroll County Broadcasting General Manager Jamie Hussey, and it's time now for Bank of 1889's Community Chat. Join me as we talk to the Berryville Economic Community Development Director, Dr. Dean Lee, about happenings in our community. And good morning, Dean. How are you today?
I'm great this morning, Jamie.
Super Friday.
Super Friday, and hey, Tuesday's Valentine's Day.
Oh, there it is.
You know, just so you stay in good with Lisa.
Well, I've got time to do some shopping locally here, don't I?
Get your daughter either. Yeah.
So, well, it's going to be a great day because we didn't get any snow this morning either, right?
They predicted snow that I thought I was going to have to drive through. So, and we've had enough precipitation for a while. So.
Well, and yeah, we've had enough of that, hadn't we? So, we've got our Bank of 1889 too. We'd like to thank them, won't we?
Always thank them. You know, we don't exist without their help.
Oh, there we go.
Support.
Now, Dean, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to do my little secret magic, and maybe I wouldn't have to talk to you or listen to you anymore.
Yeah, you thought you were taking the sound off for you, but
hey, nothing but live, right?
Yeah,
And you got to love radio. So, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, but of course, Valentine's. Hey, folks, get out and shop local, right?
Yeah. And tonight at Hometown Scoop,
there we go.
They may have some reservations left, but they're doing special menu starting at 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30. So need to hurry and check in there if you've got interest in it. But they're doing something special tonight for Valentine's Day. So,
all right. Very good. Reservations only, right?
Reservations only.
Check them out on Facebook as well. So you've got a big weekend too, don't you?
Well, tomorrow night is the Mercy Hospital Black and White Ball.
And you're going, right?
I'm going. We actually broke out the tux, so
we got to have some pictures. Come on, Reba. Send us some pictures now.
You know, the great thing about tux is you got a cummerbund, you know, that can kind of strap around the belly.
Have you got one big enough?
Yeah.
That's it, right?
You may have to do some alterations with elastic bands or something, you know. So.
I got to admit, I probably haven't tried one of those since prom, maybe, right? So, well, no, that's a great event, and it's a great cause for our great hospital right here in Berryville.
Yeah, it is an asset for us. So, looking forward to that. We also have CTE Day, which is the Career and Technical Education, will be at the Capitol on next Friday. And
so that's for Berryville schools, right?
Berryville schools, they will own the Capitol. They'll be the only school there showcasing their programs, courses, students, and staff. So
wow, that's awesome.
That'll be awesome.
Well, we've got our purple on, so we're all about the Bobcats today, right?
We're Bobcats.
So, you're talking about CTE, and that's a great program. I always think of CTE and FFA, right?
Right.
We've got the FFA week coming up in a couple of weeks, and looking forward to talking to all our chapters from Alpena, Green Forest, of course, Berryville, and Eureka Springs. We'll have all kinds of. Linda will have some interviews with the kids. But I got to tell you a little something here. I know you've got a big list here, but I talked to some good folks yesterday, and they need to. I'm going to give them a little prop here, but Kings River Electric LLC.
Oh, okay.
Hayden Williams and my buddy Mo and Hayden, they have got a new business here, and they've been operated for a little while, but you're always throwing me that hat, and I've got a hat here, and it's Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be nice, but I've got a hat for you.
Okay.
So here we go. If folks could imagine us seeing here, we've got new hats from Kings River Electric, and we appreciate those boys. And the reason I talk about CTE and FFA, Hayden went to the C4, and started his own business because of that.
Wow.
And good folks and local folks, and he gave me a hat, him and Mo. Now I need to go fishing with Mo this spring. He's my buddy going fishing.
Okay.
So, but Kings River Electric, I wanted to give him a plug. And if you'll notice, I've got two hats. I didn't get one just for me, right?
Man,
okay, so I'm running
Well, I've
it
got
in.
a gift for you. I'll give to you at the end of the show here this morning. So,
all right.
but while we're talking about FFA, the Berryville FFA is doing a chili cook-off fundraiser. It'll be next Saturday, the 18th, from 11 to 2. Be at the high school cafeteria, and the money for that is going to benefit Recon 6.
Wow. Okay.
So doing great benefit, and they do great work with FFA, and that's again just those guys taking that opportunity to what they learned and starting their own business, and we wish them much success.
Well, and Recon is all about our veterans, right?
Yeah.
So I'll kind of scatter around here on your list here, but Equity Bank they've got a new recognition they're going to start.
That's a nice lead in there, Jamie.
There we go, right?
Equity Bank, Craig and the crew there on February the 22nd at 10 o'clock. They'll be recognizing 5 local veterans for their service to this county. Now, this is going to be a quarterly event.
Okay.
So they'll be doing that 4 times a year. And
Well, that's awesome.
This will be the first one that they'll kick off.
We don't need to do it just on Veterans Day or Memorial Day, do we? We need to do it every day.
Every day.
Yeah, and so good kudos to Equity Bank and Craig. And so, what else we want to talk about?
Well, I'll just throw this out here. We'll be talking about it for a while, but Saturday, May the 13th, from 7 to 3, will be the 5th annual Big Bass Tournament. It's sponsored by Holiday Island Marina.
Okay.
And Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce. So there will be a lot of information going, but for all those fishermen that are out there. And then I was going to throw out here just today only. I like to have breaking news on our show.
There we go. What we got?
March the 9th. It'll be a Thursday, March the 9th. KY3 is bringing the weather tour.
Oh, really?
To Berryville.
Right here to Berryville. I've seen they take off and go to different places. So
they do.
They're going to make it right here.
Make it to Berryville. Yeah, we're going to have that on the square. It'll be from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. It'll be open to the public. They'll be bringing in all the celebrities. And we'll make it a big event up there. There'll be more information that'll be coming out. But what they've added this year to their weather tour is called The Place, but they're doing hometowns in the Ozarks.
Okay.
So they're going to be featuring Berryville. They'll be doing live feeds back to the station that entire day.
Wow. On
their website, they'll have banners on both sides that'll feature Berryville businesses and everything. And then that afternoon from 4:30 to 5, same day, March the 5th, will be a 30-minute show on Berryville.
Wow, that is cool.
And we've been working with them, creating the storylines and different things here in Berryville that make us special.
And we've got plenty to talk about,
We got
don't we?
plenty to talk about. It's how they're going to squeeze that in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
we
there
don't
you
know.
go.
So, that may become a series or something.
There we go. So, well, and I'll give you a little insight there, Dean, and I know we talked about this last week, but we have a segment on KY3 morning show, the Today Show.
So you're a TV celebrity, too.
Well, I'm a production.
Okay.
We'll let Linda do the...
Linda is the star.
Linda is on there every Wednesday morning, usually around 5:45 a.m. So if you can't get up that early, at least these are going to be in the daytime, right? So, but yeah, we've got a great relationship with KY3, and hey, that is awesome. Any kind of exposure for our great town,
right?
A lot of folks. I was talking to Anthony the other day. Folks from Missouri, they all drive down here and go to all the flea markets, to all the stores, and then they make their way back up. We just need to let them know what we've had to.
Right.
The
Well,
opportunity.
and they're only going to do 6 this spring as far as these weather tours. They'll probably kick it back up in the fall, but we're going to be the first one. So, that's pretty special. I don't know if there'll be another community in Arkansas or not, but, we have always, of course, I'm older, but have always been a Springfield town. You know, that's
Yeah.
we typically did watch KY